Hello guys, I wasn't here for a few days. It's exactly 7 days since I uploaded my last video, but it's just for me to check my progress, so it's quite okay, nobody watches them, and I'm happy for that, to be honest. It's not a problem for me at all, because this is just for me to train my English progress, my English pronunciation, and so on. As you can see, I am back at home, I'm back in my office, and why I didn't record any video in the last days? The reason is simple. I flew back from London. I spent like another night in Prague, and I arrived really late in the evening. So I hadn't enough energy to record a new video. In the morning I had to leave hotel in Prague and went with my son to some event. And then I had so much work to do that I hadn't time to simply record any video. But I'm back in track, and I will definitely follow and I will definitely record one video per day. I will follow my schedule to record one video per day, just to do the best to move my progress forward as fast as possible, because I want to have really great English, really good English, and you need to practice it to improve it really as much as you can. And in this video, the Christmas is coming. It's 3rd December 2025, and I want to talk about my plans for December, but not about all plans, but only about my plans regarding cycling. As I mentioned in the previous videos, I love cycling, and therefore I bought like a cycling book. Also here on my table I have a cycling guide to Germany. I'm planning next year to visit Germany again as let's say lighter trip. And about my plans for December, my goal for 2025 was to cycle 7,000 kilometers, and so far I have only 6,000 kilometers. And the reason why I have only 6,000 kilometers is technically simple. I had pneumonia 2 times, so I wasn't able to cycle for 2 months at the beginning of the year. And when I returned from the bikepacking races at the end of August, I had some problems with nerves in this hand. I had damaged my nerves, so I had to cure them a bit, and I wasn't able to cycle for another month. So from this year I wasn't able to ride the bike for 3 months, which is quite a long time, and I did my best to do not repeat this mistake in the next year. So I bought the handlebars for aero bars. It's called aero bars for my stationary bike, which I use inside in case of really very bad weather. I don't mind cycling in raining, in cold and so on, but sometimes there's no mood to cycle outside, or the weather is so bad that I want to cycle inside. So I added aero bars, and I can simply ride the bike when I am, let's say, lying here. I just put my hands in front of me, and there's no problem with the nerves, so I don't have to hold the handlebars. And what about the plans for December? So I need to cycle 1,000 kilometers again in this month, which is not a problem. I cycled more than 1,000 kilometers like in 3 months this year. It's not that much, and again I'm planning the Festive 500. Festive 500 is amazing event. I really like it. And first time I tried this event was last year in 2024. And when I saw it for the first time, I thought like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? This is bullshit nonsense, I can't do that. But then my friend told me, hey, just think outside the box and find a way how to do it. How to make the Festive 500 challenge come true. So I think about it, and I said to myself, just screw it, let's do it. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. I like this sentence. So I started cycling. And what is the Festive 500? It's a challenge made by Rafa. It's a company which creates like a cycling clothes and so on. And Festive 500 means that you should cycle 500 kilometers between the Christmas Eve, which is on 24th of December, and Sylvester, which is 31st December. It's the, let's say, worst week for the weight of most of the people in the world. Yeah, most of the people celebrate Christmas and eat a lot crappy stuff like sweets, fatty foods, unhealthy foods, junk food, and so on. And goal of this challenge is to push you to cycle during this 1 week, the last week in the year, to cycle 500 kilometers, which is roughly 80 kilometers a day. It's a lot. It's not easy because usually you have some visiting from the families and so on. And I did my best last year to push my limits to do it. And you know what? I did it. I was able to cycle 500 kilometers in the last week of December of the year. And how I was able to do it? It was simple. I cycled early in the morning, in the evening, even sometimes to the night. I spent time with my family, but still I found some time for cycling. I selected just for the flat routes. Most of them I did on my stationary bike, of course. But I didn't use downhills, which is quite unfair, I think. I used flat rides. So I was able to ride in speed like 30 kilometers per hour, and in 13 hours I was able to do it. Just, let's say, 2 hours a day. That wasn't that hard. I had to cycle 2 hours a day. Then I was able to cycle about 60 kilometers a day, 60-70 kilometers. And in 7 days, it was like 2.5 hours a day, something like that. And then I made it. I made the challenge Festi 500. And I am planning to do it again. So this month, 500 kilometers are granted between Christmas Eve and Sylvester, which is like 1 week. So I have 500 kilometers to cycle in the rest of the month. I will be outside my home for a few days again because I am going on a trip with my family, with my kids, to some Christmas trip, and therefore 1 week will be off. But I counted it, and here on my door, so you can't see it, but I have perfectly planned when I will cycle. This week, because I do not feel that well, I'm planning to cycle only 4.5 hours, at least something. Next week, most of the week, I will not be here. I will be outside of my home, so I will cycle only 3 hours, which is at least 60 kilometers. Better than nothing, but still better to do at least 3 hours. Then, in the next week, I am planning to push it really hard. It's from 15th to 21st December, and I will cycle 15 hours in total. Like 3 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours, 1 hour. Yeah, just switching like longer rides, shorter rides. 15 hours in total, 310 kilometers in average. And on Monday, I will take a shorter ride, like 2 hours. And 23rd, I will take rest, the same on 24th. And from 25th, I will push really hard to make the 500 kilometers, the festive 500, the challenge. So this is my cycling plan for December, and I will let you know at the end of December if I was able to do it or not, but I will do my best, and I'm on 100% sure that if I will not get sick, which is the biggest unknown, let's say, issue which could come. So if I will not get sick, I will definitely be able to do it. So I will let you know if I was able to do it. And this is my plan for December. Of course, I have also other plans like celebrate Christmas and spend time with my family and so on. But it's part of, how to say it? It's, let's say, the predictable part of the month. Yeah, the unique part about which I wanted to talk here is my time on the bike and my plan to cycle 1000 kilometers. I'm sure that most of them will be on my stationary bike because I live at the mountains, we have a lot of snow here, but at least 100 kilometers I will be happy to do outside. I will see, I will do my best. So, have a nice day and see you next time.